Okay, we're back rolling again. Module 26, Agreements, Part 2. This is interesting. This is both a self-awareness test and it's also a keeping agreements test. I try and pay a little bit of attention to workshops as to who's breaking the agreements. Then I look to see how they score this stuff, and it's always interesting. Most people do it honestly, but if you don't, and that's another great personal insight. So really simply, you put the agreements, get your second chair, put the agreements, the three that we recorded and everybody signed, back up where people can see them. And they then go through this sheet and score them. In your seat, ready to go. No side conversations, no email, no cell phones accepted breaks. Managing the speaking space, contribute twice a day. Red card people who are off topic or speaking too much, add it up. Then another little personal inquiry, and then talk to your partner about it. And then we get from the groups, which are some of the ones most difficult to keep. Tough segment. We all break agreements. I've broken 4 this year. I don't like it, but it happens. Lack of discipline. Poor planning. And I want to blow up this image just so you see what this is. This is lots of fun. Guy's in a jail and he's tunneling out, and here's an outhouse, a toilet. Poor planning. And of course this. Unexpected events. So here's the question. If you broke an agreement through something totally beyond your control, like an unexpected event, have you got a broken agreement? Absolutely you do. A broken agreement's a broken agreement, period. And as long as you've got outstanding broken agreements, when you walk down the hall, you could look kind of funny, like you may remember when funny papers used to be printed in a sloppy way. Fortunately, we have a way to get you back into integrity and back into a state of trustworthiness. Here's the process, and I'm going to ask you all to practice this in a minute. This is not an easy process because we should not be breaking agreements casually. You start with the truth. I broke my agreement with you. That's probably the hardest part. Describe the circumstances. Let's assume that I showed up 30 minutes late this morning, and the reason was that there was a robbery and they blocked the street. The police blocked the streets. I'd say, well, circumstances were that I planned adequate time, and the unexpected thing happened, but I've still got a broken agreement. In the future, I'm going to move closer, and I'm going to have alternate routes, and I'm going to leave earlier. I'm really sorry about this, and are we okay now? I want you to notice something important. The sorry piece is at the end. Why is it there? If you put it earlier, what people will do is they'll say, you might say you broke your agreement with me, and someone will say, sorry. I want you to imagine a hand deflecting it. Boom. And then this is just kind of fun. You can read this. Clear up any glitches when you return to work or home, and if these include cheating on your spouse, proceed cautiously. Now, most of you work with project managers, so I'll give you the project manager's truth translation table. When a project manager says essentially complete, what he or she means is it's half done. We predict means we hope to God. Risk is high but acceptable means with 10 times the budget would have a 50-50 chance. Serious but no insurmountable problems means it'll take a miracle. Task force to review means, this is my favorite, 25 people incompetent at their regular jobs will review the project. System is ready for delivery means the money's all gone, we give up. Now, we do a lot of mood management in the workshop, and that agreement piece is a little bit heavy. So now we show a flick from a very popular movie, at least in English, called Office Space. And basically, here's the setup for it. This guy's having trouble with his girlfriend, and so she takes him to a hypnotist who hypnotizes him so he can only tell the truth. Then the hypnotist dies of a heart attack and leaves him in this state of complete truthfulness. Then he meets with 2 consultants, and what they want to do is guide layoffs in the firm. So enjoy this video. I think it's lots of fun. As always, check the actions you're going to take at work. Notice when you're Entering agreements, by the way, when you choose to keep all your agreements, this will be very natural. The mindset is your trustworthiness matters, and you need to keep all your agreements to hold that. Once you decide to be on time, a lot of companies that I work with use automatic scheduling software that lets you put every meeting back to back. That means there's no time to travel between meetings. There's no time for the bathroom, no time to check email. I suggest you never schedule meetings without 15 minutes buffer. Try for the next month to process your broken agreements, and what will come out of this, you'll feel good living in integrity and an increasingly efficient work environment, and you will model this throughout your team. Takeaways, here they are. Comments or questions before we move on as usual. Wait till people finish this, and then we go on to Creativity, Module 27. Thank you for listening, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.